What if the most powerful prayer you could ever pray isn't "God help me" or "God bless me"? What if the most powerful, life-altering prayer you can pray is one that admits you don't actually want God at all? Stay with me, because if you've ever felt like your faith is running on fumes, if you've ever looked at the world and wondered what God is really doing, then the prayer I'm about to share is the divine intervention you've been waiting for. And it will shock you. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right but getting it all wrong? You follow the rules, you work hard, you try to be a good person, and yet the promotion goes to someone else? The relationship falls apart? The illness lingers? You look at the world and it feels like chaos has the upper hand? You see good people suffer while the arrogant and corrupt seem to post their victories on social media? And in those quiet moments, a question bubbles up, a question you're almost afraid to ask. God, are you even listening? Tonight we're going there. This isn't about questioning God's existence, it's about questioning His methods. It's about the kind of raw, honest conversation that heroes of our faith were never afraid to have. The prophet Jeremiah cried out, "Why does the way of the wicked prosper?" Abraham stood before God and bargained, "Will not the judge of all the earth do right?" They weren't losing their faith, they were fighting for it. And what about us? We see a child battling a disease that has no cure and we ask, "Why, God? Where is your healing hand?" We see a family lose their home and we wonder, "Where is your protection?" We see a world torn apart by division and we cry out, "Where is your peace?" We're given an equation that doesn't add up. So we get the easy answers. The Christian clichés. God works in mysterious ways. It's all part of a bigger plan. He's testing you. And while those things might be true, sometimes, they just feel hollow. They feel like a spiritual bandage on a gaping wound. So what if the problem isn't the answer? What if we're asking the wrong question? We ask, "God, why do you make the path so hard? God, why are so many of your sheep lost?" But what if the terrifying, shocking truth is that the problem isn't with the shepherd? What if it's with the sheep? God has given us the incredible, terrifying gift of free will, the power to choose. But here's the fatal flaw in the human design, a flaw He knew we would have. Left to our own devices, our default setting is not toward God. Left to ourselves, we will always choose the easy path, the selfish path, the path that leads away from Him. We are a patient who knows he is sick but tells the doctor, "I feel fine." We are a drowning man who pushes away the lifeguard because we think we can swim to shore on our own. Our will is broken. Our desires are corrupted. We want comfort more than we want character. We want control more than we want communion. So when we see the world falling apart, maybe the first question isn't, "God, where are you?" Maybe the first question is, "Humanity, where are we going?" And this is where we arrive at the most dangerous, most audacious, and most powerful prayer a human being can utter. This is the divine intervention we've been looking for. It's a prayer of complete surrender. It is the white flag waved over the battlefield of our own hearts. It is the prayer that invites God to do what we cannot do for ourselves. Are you ready? The prayer is this: "Lord, if I do not want you, make me want you." Read that again. If I do not want you, make me want you. It's an admission that our desires are flawed. It's an invitation for God to perform open-heart surgery on our souls. It's asking for a divine invasion into the territory of our stubborn will. This is the ultimate act of faith. Not in our ability to choose right, but in His ability to change our wanter. It's not about having all the answers, it's about trusting the one who is the answer. And if you're afraid to pray that, thinking God will be offended, let me remind you who our God is. He is the shepherd who leaves the 99 in the safety of the fold to go out into the dark, dangerous mountains to search for the one lost sheep. He is the woman who loses one precious silver coin and lights a lamp, sweeping her entire house, refusing to stop until she finds it. He is the father who, after being disrespected and abandoned, sees his prodigal son on the horizon, a speck of shame and failure, and doesn't wait, he runs to embrace him. This is not a distant, uncaring God. He is a God who pursues, who longs, who will stop at nothing to bring us home. Praying, "Make me want you," is not an insult. It is the sound of the starting gun for the race he has always wanted to run towards you. So tonight, I invite you to have your own dialogue with God. Bring him your questions, your doubts, your anger, your pain. He can handle it. He wants it. And then when you've laid it all at his feet, dare to pray that audacious prayer. Personalize it. God, if my heart is cold, set it on fire. If my will is weak, make it strong. If I am lost, come and find me. If I do not want you, then by your grace change my heart until I want nothing but you. Because the truth is, the divine intervention we're all desperately looking for isn't about God changing our circumstances. The greatest miracle is when he changes us. And that is a prayer he will always answer. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments what part stood out. And subscribe for more conversations that fight for our faith. God bless.